Hi guys, welcome to Reen's Place. Today I'm going to be making a roast chicken in my new, what is this, the 14-in-1, let me tell you what this one's called. It's the 14-in-1 8-quart smart extra large pressure cooker, steam fryer with a smart lid and built-in thermometer. This was a Christmas gift for my husband, and we've been doing, we've done a couple chickens in it. We did bread in it a few times and potatoes. I think that's all I've done with it so far, but all have good results. The reason that this model was such a big deal is because it's the only pressure cooker that has a built-in thermometer. So I should turn you around here. Sorry. Okay, so on the side here there's a button you press, and this thing pops out, and then there's your thermometer. And I'll show you how we hook that up. So I have about 6-pound chicken, maybe a little over, maybe a little under, that I am going to get started on here. I'll turn you around so you can see what's going on. Okay. So in the basket, I just washed the chicken, took the stuff inside out, gave it a rinse, patted it dry, and now all I'm going to put on here is a little bit of olive oil and some salt and pepper. You can put any kind of herbs that you want on it. In the pressure cooker itself, we'll open it up, turn it on. You're supposed to put water in here, or you could use broth, half a cup. I'm gonna eyeball that. I have some home canned chicken broth. You could use store-bought. It really is fine either way. Okay. That's about a half a cup. Okay, and then I'm going to put my basket with the chicken in. And then I'm going to put some olive oil on top. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I wanted to use a piece of this to put his legs together. Nothing fancy. It just cooks more evenly. So everybody, all the parts get done at the same time. And that is just some butcher's cooking ties. I buy these from Amazon. I'll put the link below if you're interested. I just feel like they're so much easier than cutting the string, and they're elastic, so they're easy to get off when you're done cooking chicken. That's what I like. And they're not very expensive at all. Okay, so then I'm just going to douse it with a little bit of olive oil like this, and salt and pepper. Okay, so up in the lid, there's this plug that you need to have in, otherwise it won't work at all. So you remove this plug when you use the thermometer, and this is the thing that they give you. And so you're just going to remove the thermometer. And what I like to do is put the plug in here so I don't lose it. And I just stick this right back on the side of the machine where I got it from. Okay, so into the chicken, you're going to plug the thermometer into the lid, and you make sure it's really in there. And then you're going to put this into the chicken breast. So let me turn my chicken a little bit. Okay, so you got to be careful how you do it because you don't want to hit bone. I feel like that's good. And that's all there is to placing that. So now I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to close the lid. You want to be mindful of the wire that it doesn't hit the coils on top. Okay. And then again, this is steam crisp. So what you're going to do, let me get down here so you can see. Okay, first of all, you want the knob in the vent position. You don't want to have that sealed because when it steams, you want the steam to be able to release. Otherwise, it's not truly steaming it. Okay, so on here, what are we going to do? We're going to hit the steam and crisp. So that is the slide feature here. See, this says air fry stovetop. We're going to go over until it says steaming crisp. Right there. And then we're going to do our chicken on 365. Oh, what are we setting it for? Set temperature to 360. Actually, you know what? 365 is the temperature. Oh, I think I went too much. And because it's chicken, we're going to set the preset, and then you get to choose. It says beef, fish, pork, chicken. And then we are going to hit the start button. And it takes approximately 15 minutes until it starts steaming. Then the timer will start counting down. And when it's done, I will bring you back and I'll show you. So it's going to go from steam to crisp by itself. And I don't have to do anything else. I don't have to change the settings. I don't have to do nothing. So I'll bring you back when this is done. I'll look at the time real quick. It's 4:03 p.m. and we'll see how long it takes until it is finished. And again, this is about a 6 1/4 pound chicken. All right, guys, be back. Hi, guys. While the chicken's cooking, I thought I would just bring you along real quick and show you what I'm doing. I have this small Cook's Essential pressure cooker. I don't remember if it's a 2.5 quart. I'll have to look that up, but I got this from QVC. It was maybe $20 or $25. And I'm going to do my potatoes in here for mashed potatoes while I'm getting my chicken cooked in the other one. So I just like to do these in kind of chunks. And these are just yellow potatoes. Throwing them in here. And this is good because it's such a small pressure cooker. It comes to pressure really quick because there's not extra room that it's filling up. Okay, so again, I'm just chunking these. And what I like to do is I'm going to put them on for like 15 minutes and then I'll just let them natural release until the chicken's done. They stay hot in here, so it's kind of like you don't have to think about it again. I have some box stuffing. Actually, it's a new one that I've never tried before. I'm going to try that, and I'm going to throw maybe some corn or something in the microwave. I have a couple of those microwavable steam things. Okay, so this is very full. This is as full as you want it to go. You wouldn't want it to go any... The max line is right there. I'm going to put a cup of water in. Put this over here. Let's see. A cup of water in. Put the top in. I'm going to have to move this camera over because I'm blind as a bat. Okay, so we just put the little thing on here. I always do it backwards, always. Okay, so that's locked into place. I'm going to put this on pressure. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Pressure. I'm going to do menu, high pressure, Winifred. And hit start. 15 minutes. Winnie doesn't like the pressure cooker. Do you like the pressure cooker? No, she doesn't. I'm going to let this go for 15 minutes and then I'm going to let it natural release. And then when it's time for the chicken to be done, we'll add some butter and cream cheese and some milk to these and make these some nice mashed potatoes. But I'll come back to you then. Okay, so it's actually been sitting here for about 15 minutes. But it's finished. It took just under an hour to cook. Very steamy. I'm going to remove this real quick so I don't burn it. Okay. And I'm going to pull the chicken out and put it on the counter here. I think we have a little bit better lighting. So let me move back a little. Okay. Oops, we need to get... Okay. Alright, that looks gorgeous. Let me show you. I don't know if you could tell how... There we go. You can't really tell, but it is very golden brown in person. And then there's just a little bit of drippings. I'm sorry, it's like 5:30 at night, and I have all my lights on in here, and it's still horrible. I should have my ring light up, but I just don't. But I'm going to turn this back on, and we're going to do air fry, stove top. I'm going to do sear and saute. I don't remember how to do this. No. There we go. Sear and saute on high. Open it up. Hit start. Up, and again, it's not working because I didn't put the plug in. Do you see that? Plug in. Okay, so I put it back away in here. Okay, and then now it turned on. Okay, so what I'm doing in here is I want to just make a little gravy because I have some potatoes going. And so I just have the leftover of that the home canned chicken broth. You could use regular. And I'm just going to throw it in here with the drippings. I put it in the fridge. Let me grab that. I'm not saving it. Okay, so when it comes back to a simmer or a boil, I will come back. Okay, so we are at a simmer. You really can't see anything, I'm sorry, but I'm just adding a cornstarch water slurry. I didn't measure it or anything. I just sprinkled some cornstarch in my measuring cup and then put a little water in there. So the one thing that I forgot to do is I have this little silicone sling that I normally put inside of my basket before I put the chicken in, and I forgot to put that in, and I just used 2 big spoons to get it out, and I have to say it is super tender and juicy. Like you can see all the juice coming out of it. Let's see. I'm going to go up my temperature. I lowered the temperature because it was at a real high simmer, boil. So to me, just making it go up a little bit. Put the rest of that in there. Okay, I'm going to let that simmer, and that'll be ready for dinner. And then let's just come over here and look at this chicken again. Beautiful. I'm going to grab now mind you, that's been sitting, so it should be very juicy. I believe that the juices have redistributed. I mean, I just cut it open and the juices are literally just running out of there. Okay, let's try again. I have to bring it in close, otherwise you're just not going to get it. I don't know if you could see. Oops. Too close. I'm fogging up the lens. I don't know if you could see, but it's super, super juicy. Let me cut you a slice. Show you what it looks like. A little piece from in here. I feel like my lighting is so horrible. It's really not doing this justice. Let's see. Let me move around. There you go. delicious. Let me take a bite just to make sure. I don't want to tell you it's delicious. It's super tender, super juicy. It's delicious. Alright guys, I hope you give this a try. This is super easy. And again, this is the new Ninja, the Steam and Crisp, and it's the only one that has the thermometer in it. You can get one without a thermometer, but I really do feel like it's such a good option to have. And I think it's like another $20 or $30 to go from the one without to the one with. And for me, that's worth every penny. I got the gravy going. We'll let that simmer and get thick. And then I'm going to serve my husband up some dinner. Those potatoes that I have in the other little pressure cooker, those are finished cooking. I'm just going to drain them, add some butter, add a little cream cheese, a little butter, a little milk, and some salt and pepper. Mash them up with a hand masher. And that's it. That's going to be dinner. The main thing I wanted to show you was this delicious chicken. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the Ninja products as much as I do. If you have any questions that I'm able to answer, please leave a question below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe, and we'll have more Ninja Foodi Steam and Crisp videos in the future. I think the next one I'm going to be doing is I'm going to show you the bread. That's a favorite around here. All right, guys, have a good evening. Thanks.